welcome. Good afternoon, everybody. 2 games in the next 3 days for Plymouth Argyle, starting with Shrewsbury Town. Their playoff chances will be a lot clearer come Bank Holiday Monday. Home Park is certainly a happier place following the emphatic, if surprising, 5-0 victory over promotion-chasing Scunthorpe on Tuesday night. First win in 6 for the Pilgrims. Faith was restored for the fans by Argyle and their new-look strike force. I believe that as important Tuesday's stunning victory was for Plymouth, today's game takes on even greater significance. If Plymouth Argyle can't follow up a 5-0 victory with another 3 points this afternoon, then Argyle's promotion credentials will seriously be put into doubt. I'm sure Kevin Hodges knows that, and I'm sure he would have loved to have picked the same side as the picks for the Scunthorpe side team, but typically injuries and suspensions have put pay to that. Mark Sale, who many thought was had a better game than Tuesday's hat-trick hero Steve Guinan, is suspended. The same applies to Paul Gibbs, serving a 1-match ban. Lee Phillips comes in for Sale. Kevin Hodges eager to stick with his 3-man attack. John Bez-Wetherick deputises for Gibbs. John Sheffield's hairline fracture of the cheekbone means he misses out again in goal. So James Dungy, so impressive on Tuesday, again fills in. James Dungy in goal for Plymouth Argyle then this afternoon. Let's go through the rest of the side. 2 John Ashton, 3 John Bez-Wetherick, 4 Ronnie Morget, 5 Mick Heathcote, 6 Simon Collins, 7 Martin Barlow, 8 Darren Bastow, 9 Dwight Marshall, 10 Lee Phillips and 11 Steve Guinan. Adam Barrett, Paul Watton and Glenn Crowe are the Argyle substitutes. Shrewsbury are on a good run of late, but 6 points behind Argyle, mid-table obscurity is all the Shrews can hope for this season. Unlikely to make the playoffs, no fear of relegation. And as expected lineup for the visitors, in goal is Paul Edwards, 2 Kevin Seabury, 3 Gareth Hanmer, 4 Peter Wildling, 5 Andrew Tretton, 6 the experienced Brian Gale, 7 Austin Barkley, 8 Steve Kerrigan, 9 Lee Steele, 10 Roger Priest and 11 Kevin Jobling. Michael Brown, Craig Herbert and Steve Jagielka are the Shrewsbury substitutes. Referee this afternoon is Lee Cable, only 31 years of age, fairly new to the professional refereeing. He's a bricklayer from Woking, and Paul Norman and Keith Reynolds are the referee's assistants. Paul Green, the 4th official. Expectancy then round Home Park, many fans hoping for a repeat performance of Tuesday's 5-0 drubbing of Scunthorpe. 9 league matches now, starting today in the final 5 weeks of the season. Not long to go. If Argyle have to find consistency, then now's as good a time as any. Plymouth Argyle attacking from left to right in the first half. Get this 3rd division game underway. It's Plymouth Argyle versus Shrewsbury Town. Kick-off dead on 3 o'clock. First touch for Paul Edwards, been at the club since 1992 when he was signed from Crewe. An early touch here for Steele. Needs Bez-Wetherick to dispossess the Shrewsbury number 9, but Shrewsbury remain in possession. This is Berkeley. There's the cross, flicked on, and the flag is up. So the early effort there from Kerrigan won't count. But a decent enough start for Shrewsbury, who have the worst goal-scoring record away from home in the division. Only 11 goals away from Gay Meadow this season, and just 2 wins away from home as well. Their away record's not particularly impressive. They've got a very good home record, which is ensured that a relegation battle isn't on their hands. They've been in good form lately. Kevin Hodges has been very impressed with them. But their good form's come just a bit too late, in my opinion, my humble opinion, for a promotion push. Saying that, I think it's just 7 points between them and playoffs, so you can't completely write them out. But perhaps already the manager's building for next season. Here's Berkeley. Number 10 to Priest, dispossessed by enthusiastic Martin Barlow in his testimonial season, of course. Game against Fulham to look forward to in the summer. Steve Guinan. Dwight Marshall made the run, but he wasn't picked out there by Ashton. A disappointing free kick. Bright sunshine as the game kicks off. A lovely Saturday afternoon on this Easter weekend. Clear handball there by Barkley. McKeithcote. That's Weatherick. Number 9's Lee Steele. Steele, good run as he goes wide onto the right-hand side. Simon Collins with the interception, and Bez Weatherick keeps the ball in play. It's a good start by the visitors. And Simon Collins will win a free kick. Well, no electric start from Plymouth Argyle. Perhaps one or two naive supporters would have expected that following the 5-0 on Tuesday night. It's a much better turnout this afternoon from the Argyle supporters. Argyle's lowest crowd of the season on Tuesday night, just 3,500. But one or two curious supporters coming back this afternoon, wondering what all the fuss is about. Very disappointing performance for Scunthorpe on Tuesday night, but I'm sure they'll bounce back today. They've only got Exeter City. Foul there by Ronnie Morget, who glares at Kerringan rather grudgingly. Shrewsbury, in the form of Gareth Hanna, get a free kick just inside the Plymouth Argyle half. The ball drilled towards the edge of the penalty area. Gale won the header in the air, nodded down by Garlow and then cleared. Big gain this for Lee Phillips. Really has to start making his mark on first team football. Showing lots of enthusiasm to keep the ball in play. Prevents the ball going out for a goal kick, which he earns applause. So an encouraging run being made. And the pass then to Hanna. Jobbling, long throw. Heathcote won it in the air. Morget got the nearest of touches. Now it's Guinan. Will be a marked man this afternoon. Bastow. Well, another fantastic pass. Ruined by the confusion between Phillips and Morget. Both blaming each other. And what a shame, because Bastow produced a glorious pass there. Perhaps Argyle will make amends here. It's Guinan. The applause will tell you, after coming off Stretton, Argyle have earned the first corner of the afternoon. Won by Guinan. Will now take his place in the middle of the goal, causing a few problems for Edwards. Young John Bez Weatherick will take it. No Paul Gibbs this afternoon. That's an excellent corner. Edwards was always struggling. Under pressure, I think, from Morget. And taking no chances, concedes another corner. This time Barlow will take, as is the norm. Right-footed. Well, one or two hands on Mick Heathcote. No complaints from the captain, if from the supporters. As Shrewsbury survived the first real prolonged pressure from Plymouth Argyle. Was that handball? No. Priest continues. Plays the ball out wide to Seabury, Shrewsbury lad. The local boy plays it to Priest. Cut out by Plymouth's local lad, Martin Barlow. Lovely pass. Ashton. This is good football from Plymouth Argyle. Marshall. Argyle get the throw. Phillips got something on that, and there's Guinan. Full of confidence. Hat-trick on his home debut on Tuesday night. Immediately won a place in the hearts of these Plymouth fans. But his shot was always going to be an easy catch for Paul Edwards. Jobling, good interception there by Morget. Forced the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper, as you were. There's Reverick, Seabury completely on his own, unattended. There's Reverick, an excellent interception. Barlow, he's having to work hard to keep possession, not good enough. A run being made there by Barkley. Morget with a tackle. Good challenge there from the experienced Brian Gale. Steele. Seabury can't get to it, Bez Reverick can. Now it's Guinan. Well, Barlow, he's got the same number as David Beckham. And why not? Why not have a crack? Martin Barlow, seeing Edwards off his line, trying the goal to end all goals, but it wasn't to be. But well worth the effort, and it certainly brought a smile to the faces of these Argyle fans. Gale's going to come forward. A set piece from the training ground, I suspect. All the members on the Shrewsbury dugout are stood, giving instructions to their team. Gale in the number 6 shirt. Instead it's Heathcote, commanding as ever in the penalty area. Phillips. Phillips, that's well played. Guinan. Phillips hoping to get the return pass. Instead it's Bastow. Bastow, a lovely ball. Lee Phillips, he's only got Marshall in the penalty area. There's the ball, there is Marshall. And there's the interception. But promising build-up from Plymouth. Well played, Heathcote. Guinan. Bastow. So composed on the ball. Here is the Argyle number 8. Very nearly got through. Well played, Darren Bastow. Argyle get the throw in. This is Guinan. Argyle getting better all the time. After on an easy start. Heathcote doing a captain's job, ignoring the pleas of Collins to go for the ball. Jobling to Kevin Seabury. Priest. Brian Gale. Barkley, a bit of possession here for Shrewsbury. Before the game they were warming up, playing possession football with each other, trying to keep the ball. One suspects a good passing team here in Shrewsbury Town. Collins decides to go alone. And why not? Phillips. Well, Collins has challenged. The referee took an eternity to blow up. The foul there on Wilding. Referee perhaps wondering if there's an advantage to be played. Paul Edwards making his point to the referee. And Simon Collins may be in trouble here. He'll know all about injuries to Collins, having been troubled by an ankle injury recently. But it looks like he's going to get away with just a bit of a lecture there from the referee, Lee Cable. Lee Cable will want to stay away from the limelight. He took charge of the game on the opening day of the season against Rochdale and wasn't too popular that day. He awarded Rochdale a very controversial penalty and disallowed a seemingly perfect Argyle goal. I think Lee Power scored that one. It was disallowed, and look what happened to him. But Lee Cable just deciding to just have a word with Collins, but now, quite rightly, let's turn our attention to Wilding, who we hope is okay to continue. Another Shrewsbury-born player. He's limping. And you hope he's okay to continue. Shrewsbury warming up their subs. But I suspect he'll be okay. And Collins had better just watch out on his challenges for the rest of the afternoon. The referee might not be so lenient next time. So for the moment being, I'm Shrewsbury down to 10 men. Not anymore. Welding's back on. Good to see. Guinan. One or two tricky challenges, to be polite. But now attention on Shrewsbury, who attack. Being forced wide. Lee Steele plays it to Barkley. The captain plays it to Hamner. Hamner's cross. As Weberett takes control. Basto tries to bring it down, but the dummy works. Guinan to Martin Barlow, and now Lee Phillips. Phillips turns. Guinan's wide on the right-hand side. Plays it central. Basto intelligently trying to place it through to Phillips. Doesn't seem to do a thing wrong, Basto. Heathcote won that one on the air. Nice challenge, Barlow. Ashton to his right. There's Guinan. Guinan. Well, the referee's assistant flags for a free kick. Clearly tripped. Tried to stay on his feet. But it certainly prevented Guinan from getting on the end of his ball there. And this looks promising. Heathcote will surely come forward for this one. Free kick on the edge of the penalty area. And indeed everyone bar the goalkeeper, Collins and Ashton forward now for Plymouth. Everyone bar Steele back for Shrewsbury. There's the free kick. Well, it was aiming for the top corner in the end. But as we approach the quarter of an hour mark, it's Plymouth 0, Shrewsbury 0. Offside flag is up. Ashton. Jobling being told to go back. If Argyle get possession, it's 3 against 2. But Wilding does have enough to get it back to his keeper, and it's a good kick out. Basto in the challenge there. Guinan leaves it for Phillips. Guinan, the chip forward for Phillips. Phillips, nice skill. And Lee Phillips, instead of playing it to Marshall, holds the ball up to the appreciation of these fans and places to Best Weberett. Barlow. There's Guinan, but the flag is up for offside. It wouldn't have counted. What a great pick out there from Barlow. A lovely ball into the penalty area. Guinan just fails to time his run. It was close, but I think the referee's assistant was right. Still, finally outnumbered. This is John Ashton. Morget deserved to win that ball. Seabury, the right back, been a pro since 1993. James Dungy in the Plymouth goal made his first league appearance for over 2 years on Tuesday night, and it's like he'd never been away. He had an outstanding game. Equally as good a performance as Steve Guinan, in my opinion. He was outstanding, especially in the opening 10 minutes when he made 2 brilliant saves. If Scunthorpe would have scored then, it might have been a very different game to the 5-0 that it finished up as. Argyle was fighting his own players to try and win possession there. And in the end, concedes a throw-in. There's the long throw-in. Confusion in the penalty area. Basto tidies up. Back in there by Hanna. Offside flag is up. Needn't comment on that, it was a very poor pass. Is very enthusiastic this afternoon. This is Jobling. Tries to chip it towards the right-hand side, and Barlow comes back to help as Wetherick in defence. Somehow the ball stayed in play, I'm not quite sure how. And finally offside. Argyle will want revenge for Shrewsbury's 2-1 victory over the Pilgrims earlier this season. That was back in October. Shrewsbury have the better record than over the two sides. Shrewsbury have beaten Plymouth 11 times, Argyle beaten Shrewsbury 9 times. Shrewsbury's last visit to Home Park, it was 2-2. When Argyle came from 2 goals down. Here's Lee Phillips. Well, somehow keeps possession. Now it's Basto. Here's Marshall. No one really in the penalty area to support him, so Argyle have to play it back. It's Barlow. That's Wetherick. There's now 4 players in the area. That's better. The cross isn't particularly outstanding. Can Guinan keep this one in play? The answer's no. He's walking into trouble here, Priest, but somehow survives. And Argyle got a corner. Thanks to Steve Guinan, who didn't give up the chase, just when it looked like Priest was away. 3 corners to Plymouth, none so far for Shrewsbury. 21st minute. Halfway through the first half. John Besweverick will take this corner kick. It came off Phillips last. Morget going for the spectacular. Ended up looking rather pathetic. Now it's Barlow. Argyle hoping to keep the pressure up. It's a good cross. Oh, Phillips was almost in there. The ball wouldn't run to Bastow for the spectacular volley. On his own here. Steele. Steele plays it to Carrington, or that's the Hope. Gets past Mick Heathcote. The ball stays in play. We thought the referee was going to signal for a goal kick, and he didn't give it. Bit of a chance that for Shrewsbury. Morget. Barlow. First time pass there from Marshall to Phillips. Or Guinan rather, sorry. Heathcote. Overhit pass. Here's a chance, Jobling. Steele. That'll be an Argyle throw-in. Well played, John Besweverick. Argyle fans shouldn't get too despondent. The game against Scunthorpe took a while to get going. Kept niggling away at Morget, free kick. Absolute waste from Simon Collins. Hodges apportioning some of the blame to Ashton there. We'll ask him why he didn't get further forward. Heathcote just took a second to get back onto his feet then. Phillips. Keeps possession. Bastow, lovely first time ball, trying to find his teammate Phillips. Argyle throwing. Argyle getting more and more possession without really causing Paul Edwards in the Shrewsbury goal too much heartache at this point. Heathcote's going to ponder forward. The long throw in by Ashton. Eyes on the ball from Heathcote. Back into the danger area there. But Lee Phillips couldn't get past his marker. Easy for Paul Edwards. Argyle hoping to form another attack. Ashton to Darren Bastow. That's Beverett. Wilding regains possession for the visitors and then gives it straight back to Plymouth. Barlow, the flag stays down. Guinan prevents the ball going behind for a goal kick. Shrewsbury have to make 2 with a throw-in. Put up there from Marshall. And dare I say it, the game's just a bit flat at the moment. The game needs a goal, or just something to get the excitement going. Not happening at the moment. A lot of possession from both sides, Plymouth in particular. But little else. John Ashton. Argyle's hoping to build from the back. Well, Heathcote trying to pick out Dwight Marshall. And just too much pace on the ball, even for someone as quick as Dwight Marshall. Marshall getting on the end of Morget's header. Well, what on earth was that from John Ashton? Barlow. Barkley. Steele. I think he contemplated a shot for a moment. Does the second time. And it's technically the first save of the afternoon for James Dungy, but Dungy would have been very disappointed to have let that one. Phillips. Chested down by Ashton, the pass there from Heathcote. Ashton, ambitious cross. The keeper flaps. And for a second there was a slight bit of excitement amongst the Argyle fans, but then it was back to as you were. Nasty fall that. Barkley. Well, Kerrigan's back on his feet. Didn't look like a foul. Heathcote beat Gale and needed Barlow to be very quick on the foot to stop the rebound from coming to a Shrewsbury player. Morget's had a good game, winning lots of midfield battles. Just too much there for Jobling to get on the end of. Tuesday's win over Scunthorpe was Argyle's 10th home win of the season. Suffered 4 defeats, and also, more than anything, just had their goal difference slightly, or goal tally. Because goals have been rather difficult to come by before Tuesday night. This time last week they lost 3-2 at Chester, and before that they went 4 games without a goal. So you just wonder whether the Scunthorpe victory was a flash in the pan, or whether Argyle have turned the tide in terms of scoring goals. Collins. Ashton. Martin Barlow. Suddenly hope for the Argyle fans. Barlow, from nowhere, produces a magnificent effort, the best of the game. Well, the game was calling out for someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and Martin Barlow was that man. Suddenly found a bit of room. Just a great effort, which Paul Edwards was always on top of, in fairness. But it certainly brought this game to life, just what this game needed. And Barlow will now take Argyle's 4th corner of the game. Just past the half-hour stage. Well, Morget got the merest of flick-ons to that. Didn't make full contact. If he had, we might have had a goal. In the end, Barlow's corner comes to nothing. But moments earlier, a great effort there from Barlow. Long range, aiming for the top left-hand corner as we look at it. And Paul Edwards, slightly uncomfortable, but always you feel going to save that one. Kerrigan. Seabury. First time ball. Barkley. Bastow. Marshall. Hoping to get on the end of that one. Edwards again deals with the back pass comfortably enough. Bastow, not only a skillful player, but he's really got in for those 50-50 challenges this afternoon. Again swings out of foot, this time misses it. Hamner. There's the cross. A bit too deep. Kerrigan might hope to get on the end of it. Bit of a hospital ball that, looking for Seabury, and Barlow cuts it out. Just a hint that Shrewsbury are in this game still. Haven't seen too much of them as an attacking force after the bright start that they made. In fairness, the same could be said about Plymouth Argyle. Chested down there by Priest. Well played, John Ashton. Bit of space on that right hand side. If Seabury can get possession, he does. Picked on by Guinan. Edwards comes out, safely collects the ball. Steele, who's worked tirelessly up front, often on his own. Bit of a wild lunge there from Bez Beverick. Acknowledges the poor nature of that challenge. And we'll just get a ticking off, I assume, from the referee. Could have been a bit worse. Bez Beverick deputising for Paul Gibbs today, out of contract in the summer, a 21-year-old, so Bez Beverick will be hoping to put in a good performance for Kevin Hodges this afternoon. Gale's free kick. Bastow, Guinan. Marshall can't keep possession after Morget fails to win the ball there. Phillips. Plenty of space on that left-hand side. Two players throwing that in the penalty area. Phillips might go alone. In the end, it's a good challenge in defence from Seabury, I think it was. Not an outstanding ball from Heathcote. John Ashton. Shrewsbury's throw. Really is important. Argyle picked the points up this afternoon. They've got a really tough game up at Brentford on Easter Monday. Even the sun's given up watching and he's hiding behind the clouds, doing something else. Kerrigan had to go alone, went for the 30-yard effort. Worth a crack, it has to be said. Always on line for a shot, had a go. Pretty good foot over James Dungy's goal in the end. Marshall. Martin Barlow starts to go central. Morget. Argyle finally find a bit of space. Ashton needs the cross now. Some wing play there from the Argyle number 2. It's an outstanding cross. And there's Marshall! Dwight Marshall's goal, but all the work done by John Ashton. Five minutes before the break, and John Ashton did all the hard work. Outstanding play on the right-hand side. He should come forward more often. He got a great cross in, an outstanding cross. Paul Edwards is stranded, and an instinct header there from Dwight Marshall. His 10th goal of the season. Plymouth Argyle lead by a goal to nil. Well, that's lifted the spirits. It's been a rather dour first half. Dwight Marshall, 3 goals and 3 games for him. 9 goals in his last 14. Pretty impressive record. Dungy flaps, and there's a chance for Shrewsbury. Hit the crossbar, steal, and what a recovery save from Dungy. Well, Dungy would have been disappointed he didn't make contact originally. Kerrigan then with the effort, hit the crossbar, steal with an open goal to aim at it seemed. But James Dungy flying across redeems himself. And Argyle remain in the lead, but suddenly this game coming to life. We'll say about time. James Dungy looking slightly uncomfortable. He's nursing his right arm, it looks like. Bit of a waste of a throw-in. Morget. Guinan. Suddenly the football's improving. Amazing what a goal can do for confidence. Steve Guinan with a final effort. A rare mistake there by Mick Heathcote. He'll need to get back into defence pretty quickly. About 2 minutes remaining of this first half. Again, Argyle over hit their free kick. Dungy comes out. We did fear for a moment, not the tallest player in the world, Dungy. Phillips makes up for his mistake. Good recovery. Barlow. Poor Jobling really felt the force of that challenge. Oh, Marshall couldn't pick out Phillips. Dungy just playing tricks there. Luckily had Collins in support. Where's Weatherick? Trying to pick out Guinan. Rather unnecessary header that from Tretton. It keeps possession. Now it's Weatherick. 2 minutes of stoppage time to be played. Can Shrewsbury get a goal right on half time? Can Plymouth? Shrewsbury giving a free kick there. I think the foul was on Barkley. And really, perhaps the last opportunity of this first half for the visitors to get that equaliser. Peter Wilding, another Shrewsbury player, who lent his trade with Telford. He's going to take this free kick. Aiming for Gale. There was Gale. Dungy comes out again. Good handling. Must lick their lips, the Shrewsbury big men, as they challenge James Dungy, but James Dungy showing he's no mean match himself. Morget, two people to his right. Needs a cross here. First time, Ashton. Drilled on the edge of the penalty area. Wasn't a particularly good cross. We'll forgive him. Bastow. Better be careful, and I think young Bastow is going to become the first player to be put into the referee's book on the stroke of half-time. First of all, Barlow with a rather over-enthusiastic challenge. Bastow the latter. It's not been a dirty game, but there's certainly been plenty of dishy tackles, to say the least. And Darren Bastow is the first player to be booked this afternoon. Morget, that's a great challenge in the air. Collins. Last game. Plymouth Argyle lead Shrewsbury by a goal to nil. Great work on the right-hand side by John Ashton. Delivered a brilliant cross. And Dwight Marshall couldn't miss, 10th goal of the season. Shrewsbury almost replied straight away, but Kerrigan hit the crossbar and Lee Steele couldn't get the rebound in. Half time, Plymouth Argyle 1, Shrewsbury Town 0. Just 5 players from the side that took on Shrewsbury back in October survive today's game, or starting 11 anyhow. An interesting fact for you as we get the second half underway. Plymouth Argyle lead Shrewsbury Town by a goal to 0. Dwight Marshall, the goal scorer. Certainly gave the fans to talk about the goal, because there was precious little else apart from the chance for Shrewsbury immediately after when they hit the crossbar and forced a good save from James Dungy. Good little dummy there from the referee. No changes at half-time. Argyle have Adam Barrett, who has given his debut on Tuesday night, available on the bench alongside Paul Watson and Glenn Crowe, Michael Brown, Craig Herbert and Steve Jagielka. Well, the easiest names to pronounce in the world are these Shrewsbury substitutes. Facial injury there, Lee Phillips, and I think not Brian Gale. It's hard to tell who's on the ground for Shrewsbury, but a clash of heads nevertheless. The referee absolutely right to blow up immediately. This is the first of 3 successive Saturdays when Argyle are at home. We've got Brighton next Saturday, and between that they've got Brentford on Easter Monday. Shrewsbury Town, club close to my heart. I saw quite a bit of them in the late 80s. In the days of what you've had David Jedis playing for them, Steve Perks in goal, you had Brian Williams in defence, Alan Irvine up front. And that's the days when both Argyle and Shrewsbury were in the second division, or the old second division that is, what's now the first division. Good days for both clubs. Not so good now. Both sides hoping to recapture former glories. Late 80s a particular good time for Shrewsbury Town. And I even saw them win the Welsh Cup once when they beat Telford 2-1. I was there. Well, here's Guinan. Marshall not offside because he's not interfering with play. This is John Ashton. Just happened as one outstanding cross in the first half resulted in a goal, and that's what fans will remember him by. Martin Barlow. Best Everett, with Guinan to his left. Here he is, Forest lone man. Darren Bastow could have gone for goal. Instead play the pass through to Lee Phillips, not the right choice at the end, and the fans letting Argyle know that. Ashton, 3 bodies to aim at. Ashton particularly confident at the moment. That's another great cross, and taking no chances, Peter Wilding. Ashton's on fire today on that right-hand side. And Argyle earn their 5th corner of the afternoon. Look at the penalty area, you've got Mick Heathcote, Ronnie Morget, Dwight Marshall, Steve Guinan, Lee Phillips. It's a deep corner, there's Mick Heathcote, and Dwight Marshall. Instinctive shot, hooks the ball over. Devonport end singing the praises of Dwight Marshall. Marshall duly acknowledges the support. Well, there's a through ball, and this could well be the equaliser. What an outstanding save! Roger Priest was through, had goal written all over it. But James Dungy, even earning praise on the opposing side, Lee Steele giving him a pat on the back, produced a magnificent save. And James Dungy showing all the potential that made him an England youth international. Bit of noise now from the Shrewsbury fans as they take their first corner of the afternoon. Here's Priest, he wants more. Hooks it in, and Bastow will get there before Jobling. But Argyle just being reminded that this game's far from won. It's Morget. Flick on from Marshall. Here's Argyle number 9 again, just beaten to the ball by Hanna. Bez Weverick. Well, Bez Weverick, bit of a nasty challenge in the first half, an even worse challenge there, and Bez Weverick, the luckiest man on the field at the moment, not to have been booked for that challenge. Others would have clearly got the yellow card out for that. Bez Weverick clearly walking on a tightrope at the moment. Well, Ashton getting a bit too confident now. Heathcote gets him out of jail. Not a good ball there from Bez Weverick either. Just a bit of complacency setting in the Plymouth Argyle side. Marshall. Now Bastow, always a chance when he's on the ball. Number 2, John Ashton. It's a good move from Argyle. And it will fall to Dwight Marshall with it. His first touch led him down. Lee Phillips flying in, couldn't have helped Marshall, but all it needed was Marshall to control that with some accuracy, and Argyle would have surely had a second goal. Instead it's Martin Barlow. Lee Phillips! Offside. I thought Phillips was going to get his first goal for Plymouth Argyle then. Thwarted by a combination of Paul Edwards and the referee's assistant. This is Brian Gale. Barlow. The whistles failed to put off Paul Edwards. He's had a sound game in goal. Shrewsbury looking good in the second half. Hamner. Steele. Hamner. The ball doesn't go out. Yes, it does. And Shrewsbury will get the ball into the back of the net. I won't even say the goal's been disallowed because play had clearly stopped. Goal kick to Plymouth. Well, for Marshall to chase. Barlow. Grown to tell its own story. Marshall. Morget, encouraged to go for the ball by his captain, Mick Heathcote. Shrewsbury kept the ball momentarily despite the attentions of the referee, but Argyle now on the ball, and it's Dwight Marshall, only Guinan ahead of him. For a team with 3 men up front, Marshall was lacking in support there rather worryingly. Very tidy, has to be said, but Argyle get the ball to Morget, and Argyle could break if Morget gets his axe in house together. Guinan is completely unmarked in the penalty area. Argyle get a corner, but Steve Guinan will wonder why he didn't get a pass. He was completely unmarked on the left-hand side of the goal area as we look. All it needed was a pass. And Guinan would have added another goal to his tally. Just approaching the quarter of an hour mark in this second half. There's Marshall. Barlow. Basto. Guinan's been well marked by the Shrewsbury defence. Well, there's been worse challenges than that one there by Heathcote, it has to be said. So Heathcote, who's facing suspension, gets another book into his name. Heathcote joins Bastow in the book. Steve Guinan penalised. Brian Gale being encouraged to push forward. So the Shrewsbury number 6 does just that. Adds a bit of height into the Shrewsbury attack here. A run all the way through to Dungey. 1 or 2 deflections along the way. Well, one in the air by Marshall. Ronnie Morget. Ashton. Having a bit of joy on that right-hand side this afternoon, Ashton. Will only win a throw-in though, despite the best intentions of Hamner. The young John Ashton, produced through the YTS scheme, takes the throw-in. Martin Barlow, brilliant! One of the goals of the season. And no one deserves it more than Martin Barlow in his testimonial season. Goal number 5 for the Argyle midfield man, and perhaps now the game's wrapped up. Just gone quarter of an hour in the second half. Plymouth Argyle 2, Shrewsbury 0, and Martin Barlow with a goal to remember. Well, throughout the season, and just even in today, in the first half, Barlow's always happy to have a crack. Usually they go over, but once in a while they'll go in, and on this particular occasion, Barlow hit it perfectly. What an outstanding volley. Paul Edwards had no chance. Darren Bastow a bit too confident there in his passing abilities. And now Shrewsbury will have no other option but to push forward now. They're 2-0 down. At least they got half an hour to try and make some impression on this game. Shrewsbury will make a change in a minute. Well, I can't quite see what the delay is. But Kevin Joblin, the captain's coming off. As the announcer suggests, it's Michael Brown. Very familiar sight in the Shrewsbury lineup, been at the club since 1986. 1 or 2 spells away from home, but he's now back at his familiar territory. The number 12 comes on, takes his place now. A 3-man attack. Well, Guinan applauds the referee for giving the free kick. Lee Phillips is pretty disappointed because he was on for a shot on goal there. No advantage. The game now livening up. It was a pretty dour first half, it has to be said. But now Shrewsbury are going to have to attack. Argyle can counter-attack. It makes for a good last half an hour. Gale's header away. Shrewsbury have been on a good little run of late. One of their best spells of the season. It's a good result this for Plymouth. 2-0 up. Shrewsbury have now gone for 3 up front. Going for broke, really. Got no other choice. And here's Michael Brown. Former clubs include Preston and Bolton. Lee Steele just a tad frustrated. How important was that save from James Dungy? Beginning of the second half. From Priest. And Argyle sensibly going to protect their 2-goal lead. Dwight Marshall, who scored the first goal, comes off. And Paul Watson, who's recovering from a groin strain that forced him to sit out of Tuesday's game. I'll see where he lines up in a minute once he's stopped giving instructions to Argyle players. But it looks like Argyle have sacrificed a striker, put him in midfield. Watson's playing in midfield, and Argyle are now playing with a 4-4-2 formation. Here's Guynham. Darren Bastow. If he doesn't win a end of season award, I don't know who will. Barlow, really full of confidence at the moment. This is Bez Weatherick. There's Barlow. Morget loses that to Gale. And here's now the former Bury man. First touch for Watton. Simple ball. The cross headed out. This is Lee Steele. The ex-Northwich man plays it to Barkley. Guinan. Rodin Morget. Out wide is Lee Phillips. Heathcote's challenge. Collins would have been best advised to leave it to Dungy with kicking like that. Corner. And there's a shot. And there's the save. James Dungy again. Austin Barkley's effort this time. And now Guinan. What a great ball towards Lee Phillips. Hamner with the challenge. Argyle got a corner. Well, at the other end, James Dungy again in fine goalkeeping form. Bodmin Town lucky to have a player of his standard playing for them in the Juice and South Western League this season. And it was a blow when John Sheffield was stretched off at Chester last week. May well have cost him the game, but what a more than capable deputy in James Dungy. So Martin Barlow will take the corner. Just missed Heathcote, and now it's Bastow. Oh, it did everything but go in. Bastow with a delightful chip. Heathcote sensibly across the face of the goal. All it needed was a nod in, but it didn't happen. The Complete and dream goal didn't materialise. And it's an 8th corner now for Plymouth Argyle. About 25 minutes gone now. In the second half, Barlow. Argyle really putting pressure now on the Shrewsbury defence. Really being made to earn their money. Bastow, great cross. There's Mick Heathcote. Hoping to add to his tally of 4 goals this season, Mick Heathcote. Straight into the hands of Paul Edwards. And Argyle now, after a rather shaky start, are firing on all cylinders. Watson, a pretty terrible pass. That's Reverick, a nice ball to Barlow. Wilding. Back to his keeper. Just enough pace to get through to Dungy. Everyone missed that one. Finally, Tretton takes command. And that was Hamner forward. Morget. Hoping to get a return trip to Wembley, Morget. Scene of his famous goal for Plymouth. If Argyle keep winning, then Wembley might well be on the cards again. Bastow gives away a throw-in. Michael Brown. Very strange way of dribbling, but he keeps possession for his side. Wilding. Free kick. Bastow a bit of a kick. Could well have been penalised. But Argyle get the rub of the green. Guyana won the header. That's Beverick. Well, they're all fancying it. Martin Barlow can do it, so can I, is the message. That's Beverick, who's yet to score for Plymouth. Trying to go for the spectacular. Phillips. Darren Bastow. Phillips loses possession to Seabury and concedes a free kick. Across the face of the goal there from Steele, cut out. Somehow the referee allows play to continue. And it's probably worth it to see an effort there from Seabury. Seabury holds his head in his hands. Obviously a lot closer for him than we realised. Took a deflection. Shrewsbury on their 3rd corner of the afternoon. Everyone back defending for Plymouth. Argyle certainly trying to protect this 2-0 lead that they have. Hamner's corner. And no goal. James Dungy in a heap on the ground. Look close for a moment. But Dungey survives. Experience against Youth, and Youth wins that one. Free kick. Barlow to Bez Weberett in a bit of space on the left-hand side. Got Brown for company, it's now Guinan. Martin Barlow. Guinan, Martin Barlow bursting into the penalty area. And there's Guinan! Only carried away by the keeper. Goal kick. Steve Guinan got a hat-trick on Saturday, had a few half efforts this afternoon, without really causing Edwards too much problem. That was his best effort of the game. Edwards playing games there with Phillips. Shrewsbury wanted a free kick there, pushed by Collins. I tend to agree with him there, but the referee doesn't. That's the man that matters. Seabury. Ashton won't keep that one in play, I'm afraid. Here's Basto. Well, one in the air by Bez Weberett. We're going to second bite of the cherry. This time, the fans warning him that Brown was close in attention. Dungey's looked composed from the first minute. Simon Collins has had one or two lapses. Flag will stay down. Kerrigan. Bit of a wayward cross. Bit of a wayward header, it has to be said as well. An almighty scramble in the goal mouth. The referee, I think, only a free kick. That was close. I was about to scream penalty. The referee causing one or two Argyle fans to lose a single heartbeat there. It was on the edge of the penalty area. It was Steele who was brought down. It was a scramble, lots of bodies flying around, and look how close that was to being a penalty. Couldn't be any closer. Well, time is running out for Shrewsbury. They've got about 10 minutes left. And if they are to get anything from this game, then they're going to have to do something pretty quickly, starting here. It's a good opportunity. Needs accuracy. Needs to beat the wall, and needs to beat James Dungey as well. They beat the wall, they beat James Dungey, and still it doesn't hit the back of the net. It was a good free kick. But in the end, not good enough. Basto. John Ashton. Free kick to Argyle. Good to see Mick Heathcote striding forward. Still positive thoughts on the Argyle side at a late stage of a game when they're 2-0 up. 3 bodies in the penalty area altogether. I think Morget will join them. It's Barlow's free kick. Go forward to Morget. Takes his time, fails to pick out Heathcote, and Bastow fails to pick out a shot or a pass. Throw into visitors, Shrewsbury Town. This is Steele. Steele looking for Brown and just too much, about a yard ahead of Brown. Always just too far ahead of the Shrewsbury substitute. Again, no joy. Shrewsbury have had their chances. That was Kerrigan's header. Certainly not been plain sailing for Plymouth this afternoon. Shrewsbury have had the chances. They seem to have lacked that killer instinct up front. I think we might see Glenn Crowe for the final few minutes. Well, Bastow got out of a cul-de-sac there to produce a pass towards Phillips. Well, Steve Guinan scored a hat-trick on Tuesday, failed to repeat that performance this afternoon, but he's going to get an ovation nevertheless. The Nottingham Forest low man's going to play an important part in Argyle's bid for promotion, and he's going to come off for the final few stages, so Glenn Crowe can get a run out. It's perhaps asking too much that Guinan produced the repeat performance, but he's played an important role nevertheless, and now it's Bastow. Flag is up. Lee Phillips must have had dreams of his first league goal there, an empty net. The referee's assistant's flag put pay to that. Martin Barlow, a clumsy foul. And Jake King in the dugout telling everyone to just push forward. Win or bust for the visitors. Free kick taken by Hanmer. Collins was in there defending. Barlow will keep the ball in play. No, he won't. It's a shame because Crowe was one-on-one up front for Plymouth. Bastow, brilliant defending. Brown's cross. This looks dangerous. Somehow Shrewsbury don't get a firm shot on goal. If they had, Dungy was stranded. Barlow trying to pick out Lee Phillips. This is Glenn Crowe. Morget. John Ashton's produced one goal from a cross. Is he going to produce another? No, he's not. Lee Phillips must be wondering when he's going to score for Plymouth Argyle. He's had his chances. Is it one of those cases where a striker just needs that one goal to get the ball rolling? Always the hardest, perhaps, to score that first goal. When he's done that, then perhaps the confidence will come. Argyle playing out the last few minutes now. About a minute left on my clock. Well, Lee Steele said something out of turn. He could be in trouble here. Must be for dissent. The yellow card. Can get sent off for that. It's Steele now, hoping to do his talking on the pitch. There's the cross, Crows come back to cover. That was Wilding. That was Besweverick who clears. Gale, anywhere will do for the Shrewsbury number 6. Former Exeter man, an unhappy return to Devon. Barkley. 2 Argyle players for company and will win a free kick. Too much company in the eyes of the ref. Well, can Shrewsbury make these final few moments very interesting indeed? They'll argue they deserve a goal, which I think is fair enough. Now, test for Glenn Crowe. It was also a test for Hamner. And it was more than equal to it, a superb challenge. Had to be. Would have been off otherwise. Watton. Bastow keeps the ball in play. Tratton wasting some time. That was the goalkeeper's ball. Got a handball from Morget, no whistle. Morget then concedes a free kick, a bit overzealous on Roger Priest. Referee's looking at his watch. Watton. Glenn Crowe chests it down. Now Lee Phillips, can he get his first goal for Plymouth Argyle? Unbelievably, he misses it. Took a deflection from a Shrewsbury shirt in fairness. But it looked for certain that Lee Phillips was finally going to break his league duck. He'll be gutted. McKeith Coates pushing forward. Happy to score against his former club. Watton. Great cross from Besweverick. Glenn Crowe. The chances are coming now thick and fast for Plymouth. As Shrewsbury push everyone forward. Bastow outstanding to keep the ball in play. Bastow to Glenn Crowe. Just fails to keep it in his stride, has to go wide, and now it's Barlow. Crowe. Bastow again. Wow, he's going for the spectacular goal to impress nationwide TV viewers. And Bastow's got such a future ahead of him. A real possibility of making it to the Premiership. We'd like it to be with Argyle, but other clubs are certainly watching him. Wimbledon for one. I wonder if the Dons will make a bid for Bastow in the summer. It'd be very interesting to find out. Here's Phillips. Phillips has won a free kick. Argyle in no hurry to take this. Watson. Another free kick. 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. And Argyle fans celebrating another 3 points. Throw Heathcote, of all people in the penalty area, and Phillips. And there's Heathcote against the crossbar. Well, Heathcote very nearly showed his former club that he's not lost any of his magic. Here's Morchet. Plenty of chances for Plymouth now. It's becoming ridiculous. It's just like watching Brazil according to the fans. Morchet. Can Argyle get a third goal to seal this performance? If you say performance, it's comfortable enough now, but it wasn't for large periods of this game. It's very close and very dour, to be honest, the first half, but things have certainly livened up now. And the fans will go home happy. Phillips was flattened. We're going to get perhaps a booking late in this game. Used to the elbow perhaps. As Phillips, nursing his back, gets back onto his feet. Pretty miserable miserable day all day for I'll say eventually. Miserable day all round for Shrewsbury. Crow. That's Beverick. That's Beverick's cross. Good goalkeeping, good catch. Shrewsbury have given up now, I think. They know the game's over for them. It's a one last chance for Plymouth. Bastow. Delightful ball for Morchet. Morchet sent crashing. Gale won the ball. Still Shrewsbury find time to argue with each other. Full time. Plymouth Argyle 2, Shrewsbury 0, as Argyle reaffirmed their determination to make the playoffs. It was a disappointing first half, livened up by Dwight Marshall's header. It's a great work by John Ashton. The second half was a lot better for Plymouth Argyle. Shrewsbury still had their chances. James Sunji again in fine form in goal. And the win was sealed by a delightful Martin Barlow goal. The Greens are going up, say the fans. Well, certainly they've done themselves no harm with 2 successive wins. Argyle now travel to Brentford in high hopes. Shrewsbury look disappointed. They were in this game for large periods and perhaps felt they deserved a bit more than the 2-0 defeat that they got. Argyle fans happy again. They've got their sights on the playoffs. It's been a good game. Argyle have beaten Shrewsbury by 2-0. Thank you very much for watching. This is Richard Hoskin signing off from Home Park.